This is so cool. I've never done anything like this before. And I also haven't taught yoga in a really long time. So I've got some supporters on here. Chad is on here. And he's literally in his parents' house right now, which is so funny. We live on their property. So hi, Chad. Hi, family. Can you guys hear me? All good? Okay, I'm seeing some thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, I don't have any music playing or anything, but if you guys wanted to, play something on Spotify for yourself, give you those Zen vibes, totally recommend it. I'm trying to admit everybody in here, but the meeting should be open because it's now 2, so everybody should be able to hop in. I'll just keep checking it just in case. But let us just get started. Hopefully you guys can bear with me since, like I said, I haven't taught in a long time. I'm going to try to speak really loud so you can hear me. I'm here in my little tiny house. Okay, so everybody come to your mat and just find child's pose. Spread your knees really wide, bring your big toes to touch. Reach your palms all the way flat down in your mat. And let your forehead touch the mat. We're just going to start here, taking a few inhales, a few exhales. Maybe roll your head on the mat, like where your third eye center is, right in the middle of your forehead. You can take some yeses and nos. I'm just staying up so that you guys can hear my voice and so it's not muffled. Just tuning in to wherever you're at right now, whether maybe you are mentally, somewhere else completely. Maybe you're missing out on a really exciting event right now. Maybe you're really, really sad. That was me yesterday. Maybe you're frustrated. Wherever you're at, just like find out where that is. Tune in. And then I want you guys to bring yourself here, both physically, obviously, as we move into the poses, you're going to have to find yourselves here, but also mentally. Can you bring yourself here mentally right now? And just be grateful for that space. Be grateful for where you're at right now. I know a lot of us are adjusting to this quarantine life, but can you find something good in it all? Can you find something positive? Maybe the fact that we're all just here together. Or maybe the fact that it's a really beautiful day outside, wherever you're at. So keep breathing, keep inhaling and exhaling. And now feel all 4 corners of your palms on your mat. Maybe rocking them around, giving yourself a little hand massage. Reach your fingertips really wide, spread them apart, almost like your hands are tree frog hands. Inhale, reach your palms forward, and then exhale, try to sink your hips just a centimeter further toward your feet. One more time, inhale, reach your palms. Exhale, sink your hips closer to your heels. And together, let's lift up. Inhale to all 4. Knees and palms, taking a tabletop position. And we're just going to take some cat and cow. So first, inhale, let your belly hang low. Open your heart. Maybe take your gaze up. And then exhale for cat. Rounding the spine, drawing your nose to your navel. Again, inhale, open your heart. Maybe swivel your shoulder blades back. And then exhale into your cat. Inhale for cow. Just want to keep this really, really simple. Take the movements really slow. Feel your body as you're moving and try to connect each movement with the breath. Almost like a little spine massage we got going on. And then let's come to a neutral pelvis. And we're just gonna be creative here. So like maybe you wanna drop your hips back to your left heel. Maybe you wanna circle around. Maybe you're like, I'm just gonna stay neutral and like lift my legs up. Just find something that feels good for you in this posture right now. And don't forget about your breath. Maybe you want to sink your hips back, draw your heart forward. Just keep breathing. Keep finding postures in that tabletop where you just feel good. Trying to make sure everybody can get in. And then coming back to a neutral spine in tabletop, you're gonna reach your right arm out to the front of your room, left leg back. I'm in my tiny house, so I'm gonna have to modify here. Inhale, reach your arm and your leg as long as you possibly can. And then exhale, draw your elbow to your knee. Kind of finding that cat back again, curl it in, engage your core. Inhale, reach again. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. For some people, this can be really, really hard. Keep it going. For some people, this can be so easy, but like wherever you're at, don't compare yourself to your neighbor. You probably can't even see them right now, so that's a little bit easier. Keep it going. And then exhale, plant your palm in your knee. Find that neutral spine again. We're gonna go in the other side. So lift your left arm out in front of you, right leg back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach maybe a centimeter further. Exhale, elbow to knee. Keep going and tune into the different muscles you're using right now. Can you feel your glute engage? Can you feel your core? Everything's warming up. Take one more wherever you're at, and then we'll find that neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Inhale, curl the toes, send your hips to the sky for your first down dog. So down dog, if you're new to yoga, the best way to find like your perfect down dog, coming into a plank, and then sending your hips straight up to the sky from that. We want to think about those tree frog hands again, like we talked about in child's pose. All four corners of your palms, really pressing firm into your mat, rooting deep, spreading your fingertips really, really wide. Maybe you just want to take some pedals here. Pedal your feet out, walk the dog. Maybe you want to shake your booty a little bit, wag your tail. Whatever you do, just keep breathing. Maybe you can try to flatten one of your feet at a time. Then together, inhale to the tippy toes. Exhale, walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat, meeting your palms. And just hang there for a moment and forward fold. Let it all hang low. So drop your head. Shake your head out, maybe yes and no. Shake your arms, just like let it all go. Whatever you're carrying right now that you don't need, leave it on the mat. With an inhale, roll all the way to the top really slow, like a rag doll. Vertebrae by vertebrae, one breath at a time. Your head and your neck being the very last thing that come up. Adjust your leggings. Let's find a mountain pose. I'm gonna try to stand back so you can see my head. So rooting deep through all four corners of our feet, think of yourself as a tree. We gotta plant our roots before we can grow tall and grow these beautiful branches. So keep your feet about hip width distance apart. Maybe rock on all four corners of those feet, like just really feel it, like be here in your body right now. Maybe close your eyes if that helps you. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Reach your fingers all the way to the sky. And then exhale, hands through heart center. One more time, inhale, sweep your arms out and up high. You can touch your ceiling like me if you're in a tiny house. Exhale, hands through heart center. And then close your eyes. So just for a moment here, I want you guys to listen to something that I found online the other day, and I'm going to read it to you as your eyes are closed. So from her highest mountains to her lowest valleys, through faith she has learned she will be all right. And not because the journey has been easy or perfect, but she knows in her soul she is guided by light. Maybe that girl or guy, whoever it is, like maybe that can be you. In these dark times, in positive times, you know, good and bad, ups and downs, the journey is not always beautiful. It's not always pretty. It's not always perfect, but we'll always find our way out, right? Like when we're guided by light, when we just keep showing up every single day, regardless of what comes up against us, every time we get knocked down, like if we just keep going and keep picking ourselves up and letting ourselves be guided by that light, we will be unstoppable. So now I want you guys to think of your own intention. Maybe you want to take it from that quote. Something to dedicate this practice to. Maybe it's to yourself. Maybe it's to your body. Maybe to your dog. Whatever that thing is. Together, let's inhale, sweep our arms up. Think about that thing, keeping your eyes closed, and then exhale, draw that thing into your heart. Like really focus on that intention, whatever it is. And now I'm going to do something a little bit weird. You guys might not be used to this, but when I first started my yoga teacher training, we would do these ohms together. So we can't hear each other, but I think it would be really cool if we did these ohms together. So I'm going to do the first one, and you guys can jump in on the next few. So together we'll inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time together. Inhale, exhale. So beautiful. Inhale, open your eyes, reach your hands up high to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, swan dive into your forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, let your head hang heavy. You can release your arms. Inhale again for that halfway lift. And we'll plant the palms this time. Walk your feet to the bottom of your mat. Find that high plank. Everything in line, just like you were in a mountain pose, but now you're flipped. You can either take modified knees, chest, chin, or you can take full chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale for baby cobra or up dog. You can push yourself all the way up, come off your knees. Exhale, together, meet in down dog. We'll take a few deep breaths here. Again, being creative with your movement. You can swivel your hips around. You can wag your tail. You can come to your tippy toes. Just let it be your flow. Whatever you need in this moment, and thinking about that intention. How can you bring that into every single posture? One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And slowly rise with your breath. Inhale all the way to the top, finding mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands through heart center. Swan dive down to the ground. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump your feet back. Take your form of vinyasa, full chaturanga, or maybe knees, chest, chin, up dog, full up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're gonna do that one more time. So now I want you to go at your own pace. Maybe you wanna just start it right now and go after it, or you can follow me. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, stepper, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ragdoll all the way to the top. Sweep the arms up high. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Swan dive, down to the ground. Shake your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, jump or step, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, shine your heart to the front of the room. Exhale, bring your hips back for child's pose. Maybe you feel the fire building, maybe you feel your breath, your belly, things are getting faster. That is just all a good sign that you are moving your body, that you're alive. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Send your hips to the sky for down dog. Inhale. And exhale. This time, let's lift the right leg to the sky. I can't extend my leg, but you guys can. So just listen to my words. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. We're just gonna hover here for a second, building a little bit more heat. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Now with your hips, try to keep them straight in one line. Sometimes we tend to open our hips, or we'll maybe dump into one hip. Try to keep them straight. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. This time we will open our hips to the right side of the room. So let your right foot hang down. Maybe you let your knee bend. We're gonna flip our dog. So press out of your hips for the sky. Inhale, exhale. Keep pressing your hips to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, bring it back to down dog. Maybe you plant both feet. Maybe you take a quick child's pose. This is your practice. And we're gonna go into the other side. So inhale, left leg high. Keep it straight. Modify your hips how you need to. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose, firing up that core. One more time, inhale, reach. And now open your left hip to the left side of the room, letting your knee and your heel hang back. You just wanna slowly flip your dog. And if you can't flip your dog, you just wanna hang in that open spot before this pose, then you can do that too. Reach your hips up high, press, squeeze your booty. Inhale, and then exhale back to down dog. Either keeping your leg lifted or bringing your foot down. Inhale, coming forward to plank. We're gonna tip to the right side of our mat for side plank. You guys know how I love my workouts, so we're gonna get a little bit of work in here. Lift your hips higher to the sky. You can, take an advanced version, maybe reaching your right leg out in front of you. You can maybe grab your big toe with your palm. One more breath. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, come back to plank. Maybe take a child's pose. Little breather. I know I'm out of breath, so maybe you guys are out of breath. Coming back to your intention. Remember, this practice is all about that. Inhale, coming back to full plank. We'll take side plank on the other side. So I'm gonna flip. Flipping onto your left side. Bring your right arm high. Reach to the ceiling. Lifting your hips even higher, almost like you're making a little U. Maybe you take an extension. Reaching your foot out. And then come back to plank. Lower to child's pose. Send your hips back to your heels. Lower your forehead down on the mat. We'll take a few breaths here. To make sure you guys are doing okay. Just coming back to your breath. Feel your heart. It's probably beating out of your chest like mine. Hopefully, that means you're getting a good little workout in. One more breath. Inhale, coming to tabletop again. Curl your toes and your hips to the sky. Down dog. Inhale to your tippy toes. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Inhale, slowly rise all the way to the top of your mat, finding a mountain pose. Maybe you roll your shoulder blades up and back, down your spine. Inhale, sweep your arms high. And this time, exhale, sink your hips low to your heels. Take a little chair pose. I would use the Sanskrit, but I haven't taught in a long time, so I can't really remember anything. Reach your arms higher to the sky. Inhale, but don't let your hips heighten. Sink those low. We can do this together. Inhale one more time. Exhale, forward fold, release. Woo! My thighs are burning. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or jump your feet back. Take your chaturanga or modified vinyasa. Inhale, open your heart. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring it forward, and we'll rise with our breath for warrior one on the right. Bring your hands high to the sky. Think about your shoulder blades. Maybe drop those down. Maybe they're lifting up high because you're tense, so just ease in the shoulders. Think about your left foot, your back foot. Is the knife edge of your foot planted down into your mat, or is it peeling up? Let's plant all four corners of our feet down into the mat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, float the palms down. Twist your leg. Lower your knee. Inhale, rise again. Now we're just in a modified crescent pose. Inhale, reach your arms high. Open your heart. Drop your shoulder blades. Smile, because this is fun. Inhale, reach your arms higher to the ceiling. Exhale, let's take a twist to the right. So your left arm is planted on your right knee, twisting. You can put your other arm on your low back. Use your breath to twist. Every exhale, maybe twisting 1 inch deeper. Inhale, coming back to center. Plant both palms down around your foot, framing your foot, and then straighten your left leg. I know my hammies are always so sore. So if you're like me, you can either just stay here, or maybe if you're really flexible, you can like sink it down all the way to the mat. Feeling out your hamstring. Inhale and exhale. Bring that right foot back to meet the left, coming into a plank pose. Exhale your hips high to the sky for down dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the ceiling. Find your mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more time, inhale, sweep your arms. Exhale, hands through heart center, and sink your hips low, finding chair. This time our hands are just in our heart center, so maybe thinking about your intention again. I know I keep going there, so if you're sick of it, just get over it. Sinking your hips just a little bit lower. Are you still here? Are you thinking about something else? We can do this. Inhale, exhale, release, forward fold. Maybe shake your legs out a little bit. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump your feet back. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, your option. Full up dog if you really want to shine your heart. Exhale, meet in down dog. Just taking a breath here before we go anywhere. And then inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, bringing that knee in, finding warrior one on the left. So spinning the right foot down, it's almost at like a 45-degree angle. Rising up with your breath, your arms. And in warrior one, it's kind of weird because our feet are off, but we want to twist our hips to the front of the room. Almost like they're headlights. We got to see where we're going, right? Lift your arms high. Inhale, reach, maybe spirit fingers. Smile. Sink a little lower in that left knee. Exhale, lower your palms. Twist your right leg straight. And we're just going to inhale one more time. Down on our knee, crescent lunge, modified. Inhale, and then exhale, take your twist. Hopefully you guys are sweating because I'm like dripping right now. I hope I'm not the only one. Keep breathing. With every exhale, twist just a centimeter further. Can you take your gaze behind you? Inhale, come back to center. Frame your foot with your palms and just slide your hips back, straightening your left leg. Finding the tightness in your hamstring, working through it. Maybe you want to lower both hips to the ground. Let your breath catch up. Inhale, coming back. Bring your left knee down to the mat to meet your right knee. Let's just sink our hips back into child's pose, hips finding heels. Drop your forehead down to the mat, drop your heart down to the mat. And keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Breath is so important. I found every time I'm anxious or worried, if I just come back to my breath, if I remember that I've got all of this oxygen, all this air within me, I never have to fear losing that. It's right there. You just have to tune into it. Inhale together, coming to all fours. Curl your toes and send your hips to the sky. We're kind of in a shortened down dog. Just walk your feet all the way to your palms. You can be anywhere on your mat. Taking a deep forward fold. So if you want to widen your hips or widen your feet a little bit, that's cool. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to send our palms under our feet. So bring your palm right under your left foot. Bring your right palm under your right foot. This is called gorilla pose. So you can bend your knees. Maybe if your hamstrings are really, really tight, let your head hang heavy. Again, I'm not doing it just because I want you guys to be able to hear me. And see if you can straighten your legs just a little bit, finding a deeper stretch in your hamstrings. One more breath here. Inhale. Can you deepen? Can you fold just a little bit further? Exhale. And then release your palms from under your hands. Bring your peace fingers around your big toes. So here, we can actually pull ourselves deeper with our fingers, with our palms, with the strength in our hands, our upper body. So let's take an inhale, maybe flat back, and then exhale. See if you can pull yourself deeper. If you feel any like shooting of pain, obviously you don't want to push through that. Be kind to your body. We're here to lengthen and strengthen, but not to injure. See if you can challenge yourself though. Can you use your breath to take you just 1 inch further? And then let's release. Maybe find a little flat back. You can bring your palms to your shins or your thighs. Exhale, pinch your palms. We're going to take crow pose. If you guys have never done crow, you're basically trying to float on your triceps. You can either like hug your knees around your triceps. I know a lot of people like they want to tuck their knees into their armpits. That's the way that I do it. But basically, it's really about the foundation. So taking all four corners of your palms, root them deep into the earth, make that a strong foundation. Just like if you were a crow, you have these, these legs that are supposed to carry your body. And now we're just flipping it, and there are arms. So we're just going to engage the core, grip onto your mat with those strong palms and fingers, tilt forward, and maybe float your toes. You can maybe test into this if you have a block. You can put your feet on your block, and that'll give you the feeling of like you're flying or floating. Maybe you just want to take, one foot up at a time. Exhale, come down into low squat. And if you have trouble sinking into a low squat, again, if you have any blocks or a pillow or something, you can just place that under your bum and you can sit on it. It's a nice little modification. And even here, like I'm really tight in my hips, so this is good for me in my hips to sit on something. It gives me a little extra support. But keep your palms to your heart center. Maybe use your elbows to press your knees open just a little bit further. And then let's exhale, send our hips to the sky. Find that forward fold again. Maybe shake your head out, yes or no. We're gonna slowly ragdoll all the way to the top of our mat. Sorry, top of the sky. Find mountain pose. So really strong stance, firm foundation, feeling all four corners of your feet into the mat. Lift your right leg up high, finding like a 90-degree angle with your knee. We're gonna bring that on top of our left leg, finding eagle pose. So if you want, you can tuck your foot all the way around your calf, or you can maybe take a modified version, just holding, gripping your right foot or your right foot onto your left calf, and then bring the arms into it. So sweep those high, and your right arm is gonna go under your left. You can hook into your left palm with your right arm. We're basically just twisting, right? We're twisting our legs, we're curling and twisting our arms. Can you press your shoulders even more open? Can you sink a little bit deeper into your hips? Inhale, exhale, release. Maybe find some stars, spread your fingers, spread your arms, spread your hips. Shake it out. We'll go into the other side. So rooting deep through your right foot this time. Lift your left leg high, finding that 90-degree angle. Bring it on top. So again, we're just gonna place our left leg on top of our right. Either curl the toes all the way around or just really hug tight in those thighs. Bring the arms into it, sweep up. Left leg goes under, or left arm goes under right. You can either just clasp your palms or, again, hook onto your right thumb. Sinking deep. Inhale together, one more, exhale, sink deep. Inhale, come out. Find your star, open your heart, almost like a good morning stretch. Reach, open your heart. And exhale, swan dive down into your forward fold. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or jump back, take your vinyasa. Inhale, shine your heart to the front of the room. Exhale, hips to the sky, down dog. Let's just take 2 breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky, keeping your hips level in one line like we talked about earlier. Bring your knee to your nose, plant your right foot down. Inhale, lift up and open to warrior 2. So warrior 2, our left leg is facing perpendicular with your mat. Your right leg is right in line with your mat. Palms out, stretched on either side of you. And your gaze, take it down your right middle finger. Maybe lift up out of your core. I know sometimes we have a tendency to like hang forward or hang back. Try to keep your shoulders right above your hips. Inhale and exhale, sink just a little deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your right arm back. Exhale, take extended side angle. So you're gonna keep your knee bent, place your right forearm either on the knee or on a block if you have one, and send your left arm up to the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open your heart to the sky. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, open your heart to the sky. Bring your palms down, framing your foot. Send your right leg back to meet the left. Down dog. Again, pedaling out those feet. Taking whatever movement you need. If you ever need a child's pose, you want to take a breather, catch your breath, you can totally do that. Together, let's lift the left leg high. Inhale. Exhale, nose to knee, plant the foot. Inhale, sweep your arms open to warrior two on the left. I'm gonna flip around. So your left knee is bent, your right leg is straight, shoulders are above hips, reaching your palms out on either side of your body. Take your gaze down your left middle finger this time. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, deepen. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm goes back. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, you can either take a block or you can bring your left arm to your knee or even to the floor if you want. You can even take a bind here if you'd like. Take your right arm back behind your left leg right here. Hook it in. One more inhale. And exhale, bring both palms, frame the left foot. Bring your left foot back to meet your right. Lower your knees, child's pose. Lower your forehead down to the mat. Take some head rolls. Yes and no. You might think we keep coming back to this pose, but that's because child's pose is the break. It's the breather. It's where you kind of recoup, right? It's where we find ourselves again. If we ever, get lost or we feel overwhelmed or anxious or we've lost our breath, just come back to child's pose. Come back to your breath. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, curl your toes, send your hips to the sky, down dog. And this time we're gonna lift our right leg high, sweep it forward, taking a crescent lunge on the right. Lift your right arm, lift both arms to the sky. Open your heart, smile. Exhale, we're gonna come to the right leg, balancing on right leg. Airplane. You might fall, you might see me fall. I don't have that much room, so I'm gonna step back. But you want to keep your body in one level plane. So I'm tilting my hip up and I'm tilting my heart a little bit down so my body is in one line. Draw your left toes into your shin, engage that back leg that's floating. Reach your palms back to your hips, engage your arms. One more inhale. Exhale, open to the left side of your room for half moon. Maybe you want to grab a block here. Maybe you want to touch the floor. Again, I'm flipping so you guys can see me and hear me. Half moon, your left leg is straight out behind you. Your heart is open to the side of the room. Think of like two panes of glass. Your body is between it. We want to keep everything in line. One more inhale, reach your arm, reach your leg out. Exhale, come down, forward fold. Shake your head, shake your hips. Take a little dance. Inhale, ragdoll to the top of your mat. Find mountain, inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump your feet back, knees just chin, or vinyasa, full chaturanga, your choice. Inhale, shine your heart to the front of the room. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the left leg high. You guys know where we're going. Exhale, nose to knee. Plant your foot down on the mat. Rise, crescent lunge on the left. Inhale, reach your arms high. Smile again. Exhale, here's where we launch. Lift off. Can you do it? Inhale, float. Find your airplane. Right leg is floating. Heart comes down. Hips go up. I'm only bending my leg because I don't have enough wall space. So keep your legs straight. Draw your right toes in your shin. Inhale. And exhale, open to half moon. So your left arm is going down. Both left leg and left arm are down on the mat or on a block. You're trying to twist your heart open to the side, the right side of the room. Reach your right arm higher, spread your toes, draw them in, engage everything. One more, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Shake it out. Ragdoll, inhale to your mountain pose. Woo! Inhale at the top. So roll our shoulder blades up to our earlobes and exhale, drop them down. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way high to the sky. I don't know if you guys can hear, but Lola's snoring. Exhale, hands through heart center. Swan dive down. Exhale. And we're just gonna lower our bum all the way down to the mat. Taking your legs straight out in front of you. Inhale your arms high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold while we're sitting. Maybe you wrap your palms around your feet. You can give yourself a little foot massage. You can wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. And if you're struggling because your hamstrings are tight, maybe bend your knees and then fold down. So I'm gonna bend my knees just to show you guys. I used to have really tight hamstrings, so this is what I did for like 5 years. And one day you will get there. But again, this is your journey, so don't compare yourself. Just be where you are. Wherever you're at right now is beautiful. It's where you're meant to be. Inhale, exhale, fold just a little deeper. Let's inhale, come back up. Seated pose with your arms all the way up, shining to the sky. Lift your left leg and bring your knee into your chest. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, take a twist. So your right arm is going over your left knee to help you twist. You can plant your left palm behind your bum, help your twist even more. Inhale. Exhale, twist just a bit deeper. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Let your left leg out. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hug it in first. And then we'll inhale, take the twist. So left palm on top of right knee. Right arm planted behind your bum, helping you to keep your back straight. You can even like hook your elbow around your knee if you want. And don't forget about your left toes. Draw those in. Keep that left leg activated. Inhale brings us tall, length. Exhale for the twist. Inhale back to center. Let's take our feet or bend our knees. Bring your heels in to your groins. You're finding butterfly pose. And again, if you're really, really tight here, if you have blocks, you can lower your blocks underneath each knee. Or you can just bring your feet out really far from your inner thighs. The more flexible you are, the easier it is to bring your feet in towards your groin. And then what I love to do is grab my feet like I'm reading a book and give myself a little massage. Open your feet, like, what do you see? Maybe give your body some love. Tell it it's doing such a good job. You're so proud of it. And then let's release our feet. Exhale and just slowly lower, like as slow as you can possibly go, vertebrae by vertebrae, down to your mat. It's almost like a little core workout. Once you find your mat with the full length of your back, let's lift the right leg and bend the knee. And then you're going to plant your left foot down on the ground. So your left foot is on the ground, knee is bent, you're finding figure 4. Let's interlace our arms around that left thigh. Hopefully you guys can see this. I can turn it a little bit. Basically, our right leg is bent, and you want to maybe push your knee away a little bit to get into those hips. Keep your shoulders down on the mat. Keep your head on the mat. But there's so many variations here. You can just, push your knee away. You can interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Maybe you want to straighten your leg. Just explore. Don't be afraid to do the pose wrong, or, don't be afraid if you heard it wrong. If you're in a posture where you're feeling a stretch, then you are doing it right. There is no wrong, right? It's a practice. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to the breath. Maybe you want to rock on your hips a little bit. Give your low back a massage. And then exhale, release your legs down to the mat. We're just going to go into the other side. So, both feet down on the mat. Bring your left ankle to find your right knee. Interlace your palms behind your right thigh, by your hamstring. And then try to lower your shoulders, lower your head down to the mat, really opening up that hip. And that's the only work that should be going on. Release your neck, release your tongue, release your eyes, release your jaw. Wherever there's tightness, release it. You can rock on those hips like I'm doing. You can press into that left knee with your palm, maybe get a deeper stretch. Just keep breathing. And then we'll release our feet and find happy baby or dead bug, whatever you want to be. I would rather be a happy baby though, so that's what I'm going to be. So basically take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes, and you're just hanging out on your back like a little baby would do. Happy-go-lucky. Like, can we bring this emotion into our day, this emotion into the rest of the month, the rest of the week? Just this freedom of expression, joyfulness, rocking, from side to side. Maybe you want to rock up and back a little bit. If you're really tight here, you can always grab your ankles. Use your elbows to press your knees and pull down toward the mat. Really want to open up those inner thighs, open up the groin muscles. And then exhale, release. Keep your right knee into your chest. Hug it in. And then with an exhale, we're going to take a twist. So left palm grabs right knee, twist to the left side of your room. Reach your right arm to the right. Take your gaze down your right middle finger. Slowly coming into the end of our practice. Allowing your breath to slow down. Inhale back to center, release your right leg. Bring your left knee into your chest. Hug it in really tight. And then take your knee to the right side of the room. Your left palm stays open down on the ground. Your head turns to the left side of your room. With each exhale, maybe you can twist just a little bit further. Inhale back to center. Lower your legs flat on the mat. Release your arms, release your palms facing toward the ceiling. Just let everything relax. No more work left to be done. Close your eyes. And I know you might be tempted to leave right now. You might be tempted to get up, but I encourage you stay where you are in this Shavasana pose. Allow your breath to be natural. No forcing. Maybe go to your eyes. Release any tension that you're holding there. No squinting. Release your tongue. Release your jaw if it's clenched. Just let everything come naturally. You've already done the work, so there's nothing left to do. Let's just do a full body scan. So like wherever there's still tension, let's walk yourself through your right side of the body, starting with your right foot. Is there any tension? Release your ankle. Release your calf. Release your quad. Release your glutes. Release your hips. Release your chest. Release your shoulders. Keep breathing. Stay in Shavasana. Keep breathing. Maybe scan that left side of the body. Release your shoulder, release your hip, release your quad. And remind yourself that you are enough. Everything that you've done in this practice, regardless of if you did it or not, you are enough just as you are here today. You showed up, and that's a beautiful thing. That's amazing. A lot of us forget to make time for ourselves. You showed up here today and you made time for yourself was so amazing. You should be proud of yourself. Maybe think about your intention just one last time. Whoever or whatever inspired your practice. Maybe it was a dedication to someone, to yourself, maybe. Just meditate on that intention. Start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. waking your body up. Roll over to the right side of your mat, bringing your knees into your chest like a little baby. We come into our practice in a child's pose, and we come out of our practice in this position, just like children, innocent, open. Use your left palm to push yourself slowly up to the top of your mat, finding a comfortable seated position. Maybe keeping your eyes closed if you still want to, or you can slowly open them. Let's inhale together, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more time, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Reach your fingers high to the sky. Maybe wave at everyone. Exhale, hands through heart center. And we're just gonna close our practice with one final Om. So together, inhale and exhale. Bring your thumb to your third eye center, middle of your forehead. The light in me acknowledges and honors every single one of your lights. They shine so beautiful. My heart is so big and full and grateful for all of you joining me today on the mat. Namaste. Yay! In my yoga teacher training, we always would clap at the end of the class, just for every single person, you know, not for the teacher, but not for the students, just everybody. So that's why I'm clapping. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It was so much fun. I hope that was a good stretch, a good workout. I always like to add in some heat, so hopefully you were challenged. I am going to grab my phone if you guys don't mind, and I'm going to try to take a little selfie really quick. Here it is. Apologies also if my dog jumping off the bed interrupted our Shavasana. I got a package in the mail. But, okay, everybody smile. Yay! Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully it's beautiful by all of you. Bye.